Hello, hi my beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Myrna, and in today's video I want to discuss with you guys that you need to stop being a nice person, kind of. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you do not subscribe to me, you're not going to be a part of the Mean Girls crew. You're not going to go here. So if you want to go here, if that makes sense, and be a part of the Mean Girls crew in a good way, I guess, but you better subscribe today. So I wrote down like a few notes because I'm realizing, like, you know, now I'm a little older, and I'm realizing that I used to think being a nice person was the way to go. Sorry, these sleeves are bothering me. I used to think that being a nice person, people were automatically supposed to like me, if that makes sense. As I'm growing older and I'm realizing, like, I haven't been able to really be myself because I've been trying to act nice to people for them to like me, and I'm realizing you can't please everybody. You know, there's gonna be somebody who's not gonna like you. You don't even know what you did to that person. They're not gonna like you. I realized that being nice was kind of like a defense mechanism for me. So when I was growing up, you know, my dad, he's very sweet now, but when I was younger, he was like, he would get mad over every little thing. Like, sometimes he would get mad that I'm not brushing my teeth the right way or a certain way, or that I'm not washing the dishes or folding the clothes a certain way. And he would get so mad at me, like going off of me, to the point where in a way it kind of traumatized me. So I will always try to act nice for him not to be mad at me, and to not act like he's, you know, like I will act nice for him not to yell at me. And that has brought over into like me going to school. If somebody didn't like the way I did something, or like let's say it was gonna trigger like a fight, I would try to act nice for that person to not, in my head, for that person to not have an excuse to act a certain way towards me because I'm being nice. And I'm thinking that, oh, being nice is just gonna have people automatically like me, and in a way that can come off as a people pleaser. Even then, I didn't even think of it like, oh, people pleaser, like that's a bad thing. No, it could be a bad thing because people could look at you as weak. And I'm also learning too, there's a difference between being a nice person and being a good person. There is a difference. I always thought that being a nice person and being a good person was the same thing. Not necessarily. In my definition, and Myrna, she wrote definition of being a nice person and being a good person. Being a nice person, you want to appear as you are a good person. Being a good person, you just are a good person, if that makes sense. You think you're doing nice things because you want to appear to be a good person. I know you've seen like some videos of some people who are giving what's it called, like money to a homeless person or giving them food, and they're posting it like, hey look, I'm giving this person money and they're in need. And you're thinking, oh, that's a nice person. But a good person will just do the right thing and keep it moving. They don't think, oh, they don't expect, not that the person who gave the money expects anything in return, but in return they want that attention, like, oh, this person's a good person. Whereas a person who is a good person will just do the right thing and keep moving. Like, and I'm learning, like, was I actually a good person, or was I just trying to act nice just for people to like me? And that's another thing that I learned too. You definitely have to be more assertive. And that's also something that I'm struggling with, being assertive. Because now, when I used to look at people who were assertive as, oh my gosh, they're being so mean. And no, they're not. Because if you're not assertive, people are going to walk all over you. There is a guy that my friend sent me on TikTok. I'll put his name here. I think his name is Mr. Koa. But on TikTok, he talks about people, like he reads people who went on dates and their bad experiences. and look at his TikTok and listen to the stories that you hear, because I am just like flabbergasted. Y'all people really be letting y'all these people do whatever. Some people, you think that you're coming off as a nice person, right? Like, oh, I'm just being nice. When you say that in your head, say no. As soon as you feel something, act on it. Like if you feel like somebody's offending you, act on it. You know why? Because some people want to see how far they can go with you. They want to see how far they can go with you. And once they see how far they can go with you, that's where they put you in that certain category. Like, oh, this person is a pushover. This person is a people pleaser. Like, I can do whatever to this person. This person's not going to be mad. Like, they just going to let me do whatever with them. And that's a no-no. They want to see how far they can go with you. And then like, they're not going to respect you. Like, some of these dates, like, these females, like, the guy, you know, like, it's typical that when you go on a date, if a guy takes a girl on a date, it's expected for the guy to pay, right? Some of these guys will go on a date and not have no money and be like, oh, I got you next time, and do so much extra stuff. So much disrespect goes on with these dates, and these people just keep going with it. Be assertive. Say no. Don't be afraid to say no and say no. This, I'm not calling for this. Have certain standards with people. Teach people how they need to treat you. Teach them how they need to treat you, because these people are crazy out here. They will go as far as they could with you. And if you're not assertive, they're just not going to respect you. Don't feel bad about other people's feelings when it comes to your feelings and your comfortability. If that makes sense. So, like, let's say that, you know, like, for example, with these dates, and somebody's making you feel uncomfortable, or let's say just in any situation, they're making you feel uncomfortable, and you feel bad about how, like, it's crazy. Like, when you're a good person, sometimes you feel bad about thinking about a person in a negative light because they're making you feel bad. Like, how does that look? Do they care about how your feelings are when they're making you feel bad? No, they don't care about how you're feeling when they're making you feel bad. Speak on it. Speak on it. Or like what I do now, I just see the person in their actions, let them do what they do. I watch them, and then I don't talk to them ever again. I cut them off. Because, or like, if they're really your friend and they're making you feel uncomfortable, don't feel bad about saying, look, you're making me, like, I do not like this. I used to be the person who will just let people do whatever, and then now, like, I feel bad because I don't know why I would feel bad, but they're doing me wrong, but yeah, I feel bad for them. Like, no. Speak on it, because if you don't speak on it, these people will make you feel however type of way, and they won't care. Or some people don't even know that they're making you feel bad. So if you, like, don't assume that, oh, they're doing something to me and they're making me feel bad. Speak on it. Speak on it. Maybe they don't even know. So definitely be more assertive and stop inconveniencing yourself for other people. Like, I've been in certain situations where I want to do something, and my friends are like, hey, let's go out, or hey, like, I'm not feeling well, can you come over? And I had plans, and I'm like, I cancel my plans to do what they want to do, and then I come back to the thing that I planned, and I'm like, dang, I don't even have time to do it, or I can't even do it no more because I put this other person before me. No, put yourself first, because let's say it's the other way around, most likely the person's going to be like, hey, look, I got stuff to do, we need to reschedule. Do not inconvenience yourself for other people. Please put yourself first. And that's so sad. Sometimes when you're a good person, you put other people before you put yourself. God brought you into this world by yourself. You need to be assertive, and you need to be like, yeah, no, I have plans too. I used to always inconvenience myself for other people. And I look back and I'm like, that's so dumb, because, like, I need to do something. I need to get that out the way, because sometimes I have the curse of procrastination. If I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. Or if I have plans and I cancel my plans for somebody else, then it's like, okay, now you did what you wanted to do, but I ain't even do what I wanted to do. And now when I want to do something, now it's like ghost, Danny Phantom, I'm by myself. So don't inconvenience yourself for other people. And it's sad too, especially, okay, when it comes to dating now, do not over compliment people. You could do the 1-2 compliments, but that's it. I used to be the person that used to be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love your outfit. Blah, blah, blah. And some people, it's so sad, they took it as, oh, she's fake. How am I being fake for complimenting people? Oh, but if I walk up to you and say your weave is stiff, or if I tell you, oh, why you stink, oh, now you want to fight me. But when I say, oh, you smell good, and then I say, oh, I like your outfit, and I say, oh, I like your hair, oh, but now I'm fake. And especially with dating a guy, like, do not over compliment a guy, because I'm not gonna lie, my dating track record, I'm looking at these guys like, I try to date them because I thought they were nice. I thought they were nice. And I used to always say, oh my gosh, hun, I love like how you look, you're so gorgeous. And they rarely complimented me. And guess what, mind you, they're not conventionally attractive, if you know what I mean. Now, I don't want to call them ugly, but if you look at them, you be like, Myrna, that was not you. Why? But I'm thinking they're a nice person, and I'm like, oh, I'm dating them because they're nice, so they're not going to treat me bad. I'll treat them well. Guess what they did? As soon as they thought they could do better than me, or as soon as they thought that they were in a certain space, they wanted to look at me like, what are you doing with your life? Or they start feeling themselves and think that they're better than me because I'm complimenting them. They're not complimenting me. It makes it look like they're the celebrity, I'm the fan. I am the it girl. I am that girl. I am the celebrity. So the fact that you are feeling yourself because I'm complimenting you and you want to act like you're better than me now, and you want to do what you want to do and leave and break my heart, karma got something for that ass. But definitely you could compliment people, 1-2 compliments. Keep it real short, because people may look at you like either you're fake or that you're doing too much. And it's sad in today's society. Let's say I give you one good insult, you want to fight me, but yeah, I give you compliments and you think I'm fake. Keep it real short. If you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And if it's a compliment, keep 1-2 compliments, keep it short, because people may think, oh, you're the fan, that they're a celebrity, you're the fan. No, you are that girl, you are that boy, period. That's basically some things that I wrote down about stop being a nice person. You can still be a good person, right? So I wrote, nice person, nice people are with their words, good people are with their actions, if that makes sense. Nice people, they may say things to appear nice, right? They may say I love you and all of that, but good people, they don't even have to tell you that. They are good by their actions. So definitely that's the things, and the things that I wrote about stop being a nice person, because these people are crazy out here. You could be a good person, but stop being a nice person. Like I said, if you don't subscribe to me, you're not going to be a part of the Mean Girls Club. You're not even going to go here. So if you want to go here, you better subscribe to me. Alright, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.